Welcome to Factorio Reverse Megabase. My name is Nilaus, and this is episode 47, where we are going to take a look at the military science. So the objective of this is to apply all the things we've learned in order to make it quick and easy. Well, how do we get started? The first thing we need to look at is the crafting speed of our military science. That is 2 per 10 seconds, so it's 1 per 5 seconds. Since we have the 1 for 5 seconds is here, then we can just take a look at reusing this one, I suppose, kind of ish. We can at least use this as a template. I'm going to build it in the middle immediately so we don't have to move it again later on, and that should probably be here-ish. That's probably middle-ish enough. All right, so obviously this is not working, but we can start adapting it for our needs. And let's start by actually adapting it to some power needs. There we go. No, there. Power needs. All right, so what I want to do is I want to take one of the middle ones, because there's definitely some yep there. Oh, not working smoothly. So this one I'll just change to, instead of 1 per 5, it's going to be 2 per 10, and then that works. I'm going to have 3 things in here, and the walls will be in double quantity. So I think that my idea is that I want to do something like this thing. All right, because then I can get another, go away with that. And that'll be down from the south, so I'm taking here, and I will take that one. Yeah, so this one is going to take, this is per minute, we don't need per minute, we need per second, and I will multiply this by, on either side there are 16. That will be less than a belt, less than a belt, less than a belt. So less than half a belt for these two and less than a belt for this one. So that's all good. That's just let's just do that for all of them. Yep, that's oops, this is just again, and how do we want to do this? I think I actually want to just take all of this out. Yep, let's take all of this out. I know that's kind of weird that I just build it and then take it out, but I think that's still the right thing to do. And we have our one little thing here that we like, that little one that we can then scale upwards all the way up. I wonder if that one is actually supposed to be there. Don't think so. Don't know. Maybe. I think so. And obviously not for the last one, because that's going to be different. All right. That was that one. I'm deliberately going as pretty much as fast as I can, because I want to show that we have learned a lot of things in this playthrough, and therefore we can work a lot faster than we've used to. Here. And flip it and go on this side. There you go. Now, do they go correctly? They'd go upbound, not an inbound or outbound, but upbound. I will get this powered from this side, like that, and I'll get this powered from the other side. It's what it is. Good. That's somehow not correct. There we go. Okay, so this is powered. Now I need to make an assembler here that will just absolutely destroy the amount of. Great, so I'm going to take a look at how much, oops, get the alt back. We'll tap all of this one. I need 18 per second. That will also build way too much, but if you go for 19 per second, if I look at it, I only need 18 per second here, because I need 36.7 in total. So what about you, my friend? If I just go scale up, I think the issue will definitely become more. Yep, that's not really working here. And what about this side? Oops. There we go. I'll just do this one. Yeah, this one has all 16. That's the full lot of them there. And I'm gonna see how fast you are now. You are 22, so you're too fast, but you're also ridiculously but that needs 3 belts, and I do need like 2 belts in one. So if I put 2 belts into this one, that's 90 is going to give me 18, so that's pretty perfect. So I just need 2 full belts inbound and then 1 full belt outbound. So that we can definitely do. That makes it a lot easier. That means I can just get the belts will come in from the south, that's for sure. So I can make a belt in, well, that's going to be 1 belt, and that's going to be 1 belt. and the output would like to be out here, so I guess we can't really do that. I'll just take this out for now. We can always get it back later. I think I'll actually do this. So I want here inbound and inbound. Yeah, 1 2 3 4. That'll be definitely enough outs. And the one thing I'm wondering is, again with this one, I'll put you up here. I'll take this one. So you go in, and that can be 3, and from here that can be another 3. Great. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and I'll flip the last one, because then it will take, the last one will always take from the outside belt. So this one takes from the closer side. They will always tend to take from the closer side, but this one will now take from the outer side. There we go. We've also way overscaled it in terms of modules. Let's see how that would actually be. What is this one now? I need to get it to 18 at least. That's 20. That's 18 point something. That's 17 point something. So I do need 2 in here. Yeah, 18, and it goes to 93, which is obviously too much, but it also gives us very, very easy inputs here. Oops, that way and that way. Yep, very easy inputs. I'm gonna take this part, I'm gonna flip it and go on. That's not flipped. Flipped. There we go. That was easy. What we've now done is we've just set all this up except except this part. This will be something else. That'll be military thingies and other military thingies. There. We'll have a simply have a grenade wagon. That's not super necessary. There. I'll go the other side. And this will grenade top. And what was the other one? That one is red ammo. I'm gonna copy. Oops, I'm gonna copy this one, and we're just gonna drag it down. There. This has a little bit of an issue. The little bit of an issue is, how the hell do we get things in here? I could take this one in and then get that one. Okay, so that's definitely a thing we have to deal with. And you know, it could also not go in here. And by just taking, now this one can't really be put anything else. If I put it down here, there's not enough room. But you know, it just needs to cover. No, it does need to cover that one. All right, so it does have to go in here. That's going to be a bit of an issue to figure out how to deal with this. And it's going to be the same on the other side. From here and in. Oh, you know what? No, it's not. It's just going to be flipped. I'm just going to bring it in from the top. That's just going to be so much easier. So we get one in from this way and one in from the top. All right, that's going to be easier, and I'll do that. All right, so I'll just shuffle these around so they turn around. Should be easy. Here we go. Now they are coming in from the top, and it's less than half a belt each. So that means, again, we need to do something pretty simple. Basically, we take something in here. That goes in. This one goes the other way. Jumps over the middle belt. Like so. This one jumps over the middle belt like so. Goes in. There we go. That's one. And that's one. And each of those will be a belt. I'm going to just think on this. This is coming in on the right hand side, so it has to go around and down. And let me just make sure we get these sorted, because we need to make sure that we can actually loop this around. All right, this one's good. Go around. And if I look at the other ones where they start branching in when they come in like this, then let's just let's take something like this. That'll be like there. Obviously, it does not need to be this close or this far apart. There we go. What's the official distance between these? That's the official distance. There you go. And these now go into here. You're outbound. Psh, of course, I just decided to build it right there. That's kind of on me. Kind of on me. You're going this way. What? Oops. Yeah. Well, you're not important either. All right, so that's the inbounds and outbounds on the train. So that's done. Now I just need to make some train stations. So I'm gonna make a train station down here that gets stone bricks, and I'm gonna get a train station on either side that makes the full product inbound. We're not gonna do that, but we know that we're gonna need it. That's just gonna be a small train. Let's set that up, and then we can proceed with the sub ingredients. All right, so far so good. We have now established this. I have also set up, if you can see here, I've also set up that the next one will be out here. This is actually the first time we have one of the diagonals having side branches, so that took a bit of time to figure out. But this is how it's gonna be. I will send this one over here to make the ammo, and I'll get this one out and about and back in here, while this one just drags almost straight into this line. I think it can be done. This one will be grenade, so it's iron and coal coming in. That should be easy to get. Do I even have coal? We'll just find some coal. Oh, there we go. There's 38 million coal. That's certainly going to be enough for us. I think we might just do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making sure that they are nice little octagons with nice pavement, all that good stuff. So that's going to take a bit of time. I'm going to get these paved, this one paved, and this one down here paved. And then we'll continue on the design of these. So we've done this part. I don't really care about hooking these two up, and it does look a bit weird. Then it should go out and over and in, but you know, this is a straight line, and I like straight lines. So the things we want to do, we want to hook up a simple location, and that means we need to get some stone or some iron inbound here, and we need to build however many grenades we need to do. That's going to be the next thing. We have done those. We haven't done those many times, but we've done these designs a number of times. So let's leverage that information we have, and in order to sort of build it a fast and efficient way, we're gonna learn some things here. That one, and again we need some power. Oops, I still have my running suits on. There we go. And this one will go boom, 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 boom. There. Great. Somehow that's not okay. So the entirety of this one is not hooked up because this part here probably. There. I think that's gonna hook it up. There we go. And I will just be ready for this one to stop blinking. Stop blinking. There we go. This one is making per second. I need to get a total of 17.8. So let's call it 18. How much do we need to get 18? There we go. That's 17 of those. Okay, that's not really big surprise. What about if we took one less? Would that be enough? 16 would not. 17 would not be enough. So we have to go to 18 of these. Okay. It's also like an awful lot of iron here. Also a lot of this one as well. Let me just see how much there. It's actually 2 full belts of plastic. No, 2 full belts of iron. No more than that. 2 full belts of iron will be enough. So if we just, since I have to get, let's call it 18 in. And if I look at 18 here, divided by, I need 18 per second, and they take 5 each. Well, there we go, 90. So I'm gonna go for 18, and how fast do we want to get this? 2 lanes, and the copper will be, and then it's gonna be 4 lanes. Okay, so it's 4 lanes one way and 2 lanes the other way. So 4 by 2 is 8, and 16 was not good enough for some reason. Yeah, I did. I kind of want to do it like 2 by 9, but 2 by 9 is really awful. It's really annoying that I can't exactly get it to 16. So maybe we'll just, what if we did this one instead? What would that be? That would be here. Each of these, how many of the double blocks here would you need? 9 of those? Yeah, it's still going to be the same. How is that actually going to be the same? Hold on. That doesn't make any sense. When I did that before, it was 1.4 now. Was it 1.4? 13. That's 13. Okay. So that's, for some reason that was not linked in here. So this pattern will be 2 by 6 signs. 2, 4. Yep. That one is going to go in. I'm going to definitely get that outbound. Let's see. We're going to get the coal from the top and iron from the bottom, and then he's out here. Yep. That's probably going to be like this. And each of these, how much? 16, 14. You know, just to be safe, I'm going to take 2 of these. And that goes up. And that's also inbound. And then I'm going to go outbound. Oh, that's definitely not it. There. That's the one. It is certainly something that could be tighter packed, but I don't think nope. We need to do that right now. That one, and take this out. And this one. So this. Alright, so that's 16. Let's go by the 16 and wait for everything is inbound there. Good. 16. Yep, that's way too much. That's good. Could I take one single one in out of those? No. And when I get outbound on this tile, it's going to be on single side, so we'll just need to merge it, and it'll be, I think that's the best way to merge it. And on this side though, can't quite do it the same way, but I can do it this way, and then it's merged. Yeah. And a balancer, because it's only going to be one belt. And this one just needs to be placed in the middle, and from this one it gets balanced out, and on the top side we get 4 full belts inbound. That one, 1, 2, and that's coal coming in. And yes, I am actually just going to use this 38 million. I think that for something as low throughput as this, I don't think there's a reason not to. And I'll keep this one so we get the middle, and I'll get this one so we get the middle. And then I get our design in here. Yeah, it is kind of, if you look at it, then it doesn't really make sense that we have such big designs or so small designs for such big squares. But you know, I had to take some kind of decision on sizing, and then I just didn't know if that was going to be like too much or too little or anything like that. Alright, so what we need to do now is just simply hook it up. We've done that a million times before, so I can zoom through that one as well. This is the design. We're just basically just trying to show how fast we can make these kind of things. I'm going to get a 181 train here, because why not? It just has to fit to this part. So a 181 train, and that means we can take, for example, one of these. Like that one is like the simplest of simple things. Something like this we'll just take. Boom. And that's basically how we do this. We just, oops, yeah. Rotate. So I just need to figure out where that sort of middle is. It's right. Hold on. It's that way, right? Yeah, it has to go up. Then it's going to conflict to that. How the hell did that happen? Huh. Oh, I know. This one is actually rotated the wrong way. Yeah, okay. So that needs to go down there. So yeah. Okay. So goes on this side, goes down this way, and gets, maybe that one is better. Yeah, that looks more like the middle. Good. I'll take this one out. All right, that's how we want to do it. I'll take this part out since it's less than one belt. It should be easy to do. Right, so that one is done, and this will be called something else. It'll be called, yeah, okay, I know that. I know that. You're just gonna be a grenade stop. Grenade stop. There. Alright, so that's gonna be here, and down here we're gonna get a stop inbound. I'm probably gonna take this out if I recall correctly, because it's gonna be a stop such as this. Yep, see? And don't need this one, we already have it. This one will be an iron station. I'm gonna take one of those, iron in, but I'm gonna give it a little hash or some kind of thing so that it doesn't actually start throwing things in here yet. This part will be an 8 to 2. And so we have now hooked things up. So let's try to get things in so we can actually just see that this is working, and then we'll build the other part urgently, fast, super fast, and get the whole thing up and running. I hope so, soon enough. Let's see, I want to get the whole thing up and running in one episode, because that's what I believe can be done. There. And we're gonna hook this one up. So you can kind of look at, this doesn't look like it can provide 4 full belts, but really it's with 99 mining productivity, I think it'll be fine. And it is fine. Good, so that one's done. We can now build some trains here. We're gonna build 2 trains at this location. One, and build all of that one, and then get here. This one will go a very simple rhythm. It'll go from this one until full, and then it'll go to, well, that's the one we haven't fixed, but we'll wait for, let's see if anything is coming in. Yep, there's 2 already assigned. Good, I'm just gonna go, since we're running between these locations, and fixing this one as well. Yep, this will unfortunately be that one, and I think it'll just, yeah, it will, this one will just be 1 down. Like that. And I can then take this little thing here and move that one down, and then we're good to go. Right, that should be good. Yeah, no train limits, because it doesn't make any sense when there's just a closed loop here. I really like closed loops when it comes to trains. And let's see, can it reach the other one? It can. It goes down, up and around, yes, until empty. Good stuff. Go and get another one of these trains. Boom. That's going to be behind, so we'll always have 2 trains. That's how we do things for all of this, and that will just go in here as well. All right, we got iron, we got the coal, and everything's working except the stuff that isn't working. Let me get those legs out again. You are not working because you're not getting any iron. Oh, why not? Why not? Oh, there's one board there and there. These 2 were the ones that were set up urgently. I'm sure you've been ranting about it in the comment section for the last 10 minutes or so. And that one, I think that looks good. Looks like it's working. Yep. And this should be less than half a belt, so it's gonna take a while to set up. I am going to rush out and build the other one so we can get that one hooked up as well. Well, the first thing we need to do for this design is figuring out how much. It's exactly the same number, so if we had 18 before, then it's also going to be 18 now. That means, shouldn't we be able to do exactly the same design here? If this was enough for 18, then shouldn't the other one also be enough for 18? Kind of yes, no, but also really not really. This is on a much faster, yeah, okay, forget about it. Forget about it. It's way faster crafting speed. So it's going to be much smaller build. It's going to be like maybe 8, 9 of these or something like that. And again, we'll go with the pattern that we have used so many times before. There's a reason why this is our go-to pattern. It works wonderful, and everything is minimum number of locations here, or minimum number of active entities. Preparing for, should we build a bigger base where updates are actually going to be critical? So this has to be 18. What does it take to become 18? It takes that one, 5 of these. All right, cool. I'm actually going to make 5, and the quantities are pretty low. This one is going to be 90, so it's 90 and then 2 half belts. Yep. So I'm going to get 2 full belts, and okay, so I am going to get, this is copper, and the other one will be, what if I built like 6 instead? I think that's going to be better. And then if I take just one of these out, would that be enough if I do that? Oops, shoot. There. Still more than 18. Way more than 18. What about if we take this out? Actually, it's much easier. Oops, much easier to do this way and multiply by 3. Still too much. Three here. There you go. That's it. So 1 module in each. That one and that one. Okay, so that's how we want to do this, and that one's definitely going to cause an issue. This will be copper. This is just so much easier when we know that copper can be filled in this side. And for just a single one, we don't have any need. Well, 15. I think I'll just double up on the copper just because. I'm going to get in on this side. Yep. Like this. This will be the 2 different ones. I'll do that one. One will be for the yellow ammo, and the other one will be for the what is it, steel, I guess. Yeah, steel. And then we do this one over here as well. Looks good. And then that can be copied. They only need some outbounds. That will be here. Do we want actually, oh, hold on. I think actually depends mostly on how many of the small ones I need. Like how fast can we make this? This is 9, so I just need 2 of those, right? Yeah. Yes. All right, so this one will definitely be coming in from the bottom, that's for sure. This one goes in here. We have to just sneak on by. Okay, so I get iron in on this side, and it has to go. I'm just thinking, how do we get steel in? Steel has to go on the other side. Okay, this is definitely not a thing. And that's actually, it's going to be on the side. So I'm going to go from here. This will be the output. And this will be the output here. This will be putting it here, but that means steel is going to come in. Wow, every single one is turned wrong. There. So this is a steel belt. Something along the lines of this one, and there. So it goes on the inside. That's the steel. And that goes out. So we now have a double belt on these. Yes. And this will be outbound. There. Out. Out. Should be good. This one just needs some iron inbound. Where do we get iron? And I need copper coming in from the south. Yeah, so copper comes in from the south. That means iron can most... Nope. Iron has to come in from the top. Nah, copper can come in from the top. Yes, copper is coming in from the top. That makes so much more sense, because then I can get copper in from one side. Ooh, look at that. That's this would have been a disaster. Could have been a disaster. I'll get this iron and iron here, and that will come in from somewhere down here. That one. And let me see, is this good? Nope, not quite good. I want it like this. Take this out. Take this out, and that's the one we can copy to here and to here, and then the last one here will just get that out. Good. That will give us 3 measly outbounds here. That's not going to be much. It'll be less than half a build in total, so don't really care too much about how much it is. This one looks weird. I think it's better to do that one. Yes. Alright, so that's actually going to be the build. I will get the copper from up here. That will be 2 full lanes. And then all I need to do is now find the middle of this build. That's going to be something we've done before. I really like the speed here. And of course, with speed, there's also a bigger chance that you make mistakes. But luckily, we are not so concerned about those. That's pretty much the middle, right? Good stuff. All right, so what we need now is just 3 stations inbound hooked up to the network. We've done that a million times, so I can do that myself. And then we'll be hooking it up and seeing what we can do. And now this is done as well. So let's hook it up. They all have these tags on, so they don't summon anything until I actually remove these tags. Did this one also? Yes, it's constrained. It has to be limited by 2. So there we go. These are now coming in. Let's see. They should be changing to purple. No. Yeah, bluish when they are assigned. Let's go to the other one in the meantime and see if this one is doing anything at all. This one is... What are we at? We're here. Have we... I wonder if we even have sent something in. Also need a train at this point. So while we're waiting for these to come in, they hope this one is assigned here. The copper is assigned. I don't know if any steel is coming in or if there's any green is coming in. There might not actually be steel coming in, but that's a different matter. I will just add a train so that we can actually get the 2 trains up and running for the military signs. Because, well, if we didn't have the military signs on here, that would be no point at all. Hey, I've also forgotten to put trains in on this one. So while we wait for the other trains to get in, let's add these trains. That's probably not where I want it. There. This one, let's see if it can figure out what it wants. One of these stations have a very bad name. That one is a bad name, and that'll confuse someone eventually. We go to military science. What are we doing out there? That's going to be the ammo, piercing ammo. So we do this one and just go only piercing ammo, no constraints. This one you can go from piercing ammo until full. You can go to this one until empty, and I'm just going to take a good old copy of you because that's what I want. There we go, and I will send you on your way, and I'll build another one right behind you. There, get that sorted, and once get that out of the way, and don't run between the trains. And over here we're gonna get another train, and then hopefully we'll get the other one updated. So 1, 2, not 3. Thank you very much. Not 3 at all. And you can see that there's something we're missing. So definitely something missing. Yeah. This is going to be exciting to see if this one works. And I'm just going to wait to get a few more in. This one and... Oh! We're going to have a bit of an issue powering this one. Bit of an issue. Not a lot of an issue, but a bit of an issue. And let's see. Locomotive... there and there, so one of them can just be out there. That's easy, and the other one could be okay, maybe not so easy. This one is no longer connected. Oh no! So that's it. Just puts these out here. 1, 2, 1. I hate doing this kind of, that's, dare say, hacking there. And there. It should be still the same speed as before. That's 18. Yep, it has to be providing 18 each. That's what we want. I will take this train. Should be good. This one will get 2. Oops, why is it not powered? Oh. There. This should also have only a few trains. Why can it even see those? Oh, right, it can. It can go from... Let's give this a correct name, otherwise bad things will happen. Actually, really bad things are about to happen if I don't do this. Oof. Yep, autosave, thank you. Alright, so go from this one until full, then go to that one until empty. Yes. And I will also summon the fake train here. The last of the fakes will come into there. And I will also copy this one. And then we can go back and see if things have actually been hooked up. Trains, got it. And I'll check here. This is working. This is working. This is working. Something is not quite right. Oh, you know what? Probably that one. That one. Yeah. Not really worth complaining about, is it? Why are you not getting out here? Can you not go? It's supposed to be going here. Huh? I guess I'll find out about it. Okay, I'm gonna go fix the other one so we can actually have something inbound, and then I'm gonna fix the other train, so be right back. Okay, so now we should be up and running. Let's have a look how things are working at the various locations. I put in the 2 inserters, that's what happens, and then we can see the whole thing is flowing. It's not flowing particularly well. I do not seem to get a lot up here. That's really weird, to be honest. And this one should be an item ingredient shortage. Okay, so it's actually getting too much of that, or not too much, not enough. It's simply not getting enough iron inbound. That's to be expected, I guess. There, they are kind of hungry. Let me just see how much they actually need each. Oh, they need 75 each. Okay, well, that's 37 each. You know, maybe I'll just go all in on this. There we go. Alright, so this one should never see item shortage. Why the hell is there still item shortage? Huh. Do that one. That one. I put 1 in and it turns out that it needs 37 per second. Yeah. Let me try something here. That will then, these 2 will have a tendency to take from the inside belt, while these 2 will now only take from the outside belt. And that should fix all the issues we have. Yes, indeed, for the throughput at least. Alright, much more healthy coming in here. And this one is, obviously, it's going to take a while for this one since it's stacked to 200. But it will get there eventually. And over on the other side, this never really got hooked up. So let's do that one as well. We should get some trains immediately coming in. This one does have 2, but only 1 train coming in. What about on this side? How is this train doing? Oh, it's very, very close. We'll just wait for this one to leave so we can see if the grenade train is working. And we have our grenade train inbound here. Let's have a look at it and see that it is coming in and hopefully unloading successfully. We'll just monitor that this goes through. Actually, we're not. We're gonna just put it here, and I'm gonna wait until the other train comes in, and then we're gonna hook both of those up at the same time. Yep, but you don't have to wait for that. So we want to see that the whole thing is working. We want to see that this one is working. I'll just let this one go. All the way up here. How much is this one supposed to be consuming? That's not right, is it? That's 2 times. I don't even think this is going to be fast enough. Oh, doesn't matter. I'll wait until this train is coming in, the ammo train, and then we'll see the whole thing actually start kicking into gear. That's the last thing we need to do. Here we have our train coming in. This is our ammo train that's finally being filled up, and it is now ready to go. Is it working? It goes here until empty. Yes. All right. So it is unloading. Excellent. I'll turn this off so we don't get so jittery. And it is time for us to just smash this one in. And on the other side, we'll get the same one. It will be right here. So we get the 2 inbounds, and then we'll see if it actually works. And we start creating the military science that we so absolutely crave. That will be the last of the science we need for this. Honestly, quite impressive build. I think all of the whole octagon is a pretty impressive build. Right, so at least it looks like it's spreading out correctly. Well, that doesn't really look super correct now, does it? That's why we do these kind of testing. And let's see, how do we sort this out? But I can. Okay, so that was what I was trying to do. All right, see, I don't get these kind of find these kind of things until I actually hook it up. And yeah, that's just the way it is. That's the way it is. You can see something that I can't see, but I can guarantee you I see things that you don't see either. So that looks like half of it goes through, half of it goes through the other side. And this one takes the outside, this takes the inside. So it is actually balanced. Do we have there? Yes. Do we have them in every single one? If we do, we do now. It just took a while for this one to get all the way down, and there is a tiny little error there. There, it had just one ammo leaked to the wrong side, which could be problematic. Cool. Right, we are done with this one, and it is time for us to wrap this episode up. It was a long one, but I wanted to just get this one done in a single one. So thank you everyone for joining. It's been super awesome to see all this. We've now done all of the sciences and all of the power as well. So things are looking pretty good in this base. I hope you are enjoying it, and thank you very much for watching. See you around until another time, perhaps. Take care and stay effective.